Do you feel like you're doing everything right, counting calories, working at the gym every day, and still not seeing the results you want? Do you feel like you're at your wit's end, curbing your cravings and still falling short? Do you believe that overeating is the real reason of your weight gain? If you answer yes to any of these questions, you're not alone. The mainstream believes that overweight and obesity are solely due to overeating. Well, that's half of the truth. Stress is the real culprit of your weight gain. When you address this, then you're going to lose weight without effort. You will not have to diet or work out at the gym so hard anymore. You lose weight just being happy. So come on in and learn more. Hi, if you're new to this channel, my name is Lily Lay and I'm a physician turned health educator. I love challenging mainstream belief about health because I'm an out-of-the-box thinker, bringing simple solutions so you can attain a happy and healthy life. You may or may not be surprised to know that the reason of weight gain is stress. And not just the emotional stress that you get from a tense, unhealthy family dynamics or a demanding job, or even aging, or even physical stress like starting a new workout routine at the gym is stressful. I personally experienced this in my mid-30s when I was working in a hospital located in a touristic island, which meant that I had access to athletics. So I began jogging, swimming, playing tennis, and windsurfing, on top of my night shift and daily medical duties. So soon I blew up like a balloon. I doubled my size. And I was always hungry and having cravings, but not cravings for healthy food, but cravings for pastry, bread, ice cream. I was puzzled because what I was eating did not have a direct correlation with the weight gain. I put more weight than what I was eating. I found out later that the craving for sweet happens when you are stressed out. I'll explain that later. I saw the same pattern with my daughter when she went to college. Did you know that 70% of students that goes to college gain weight at the end of the 4 years? That's a study published by the Journal of Applied Physiology, Nutrition and Metabolism in the year 2012. When she put on weight, she decided to join a gym to shed the extra pound. Instead, she gained more weight. And through the eyes of my daughter, I saw how frustrating is the fight against weight gain. No matter what you did, the scale was inching higher and higher. And we're not alone. There are many people in the same boat. And here I'm presenting a sample of YouTube videos I found talking about gaining weight while lifting weights. This one is titled, "Why Do I Gain Weight After Strength Training?" This other one, "Initial Weight Gain with Weightlifting." And this other one, "Does lifting weights make you gain weight?" Now, recent medical research are supporting this idea too, that stress is the culprit of the weight gain. Our bodies are designed to respond to stress by storing more fat and retain fluid. It's a survival mechanism passed down through evolution. And this is the explanation on why I gain more weight than I ate. A lot of that is fluid retention. When we're stressed, our body releases the hormone cortisol, which has the job to increase the glucose in your blood and store fat. In today's fast-paced world, stress has become a constant companion, and it has taken a toll on our health and our waistline. In case you don't know, there's two types of obesity: visible and the invisible fat, or where the fat can be stored in your body, which I'll talk later. The point is that stress accumulates fat in your body no matter where. It doesn't matter which kind of stress, whether physical or emotional, or whether you're starting a new gym routine. The body does not tell them apart. Stress is stress. Then you will ask, so what about senior? Why do they tend to gain weight as they age? They don't have stress, they're retired. That's not entirely the case. In fact, stress still can be a factor for senior, even though they don't have a demanding job or external commitment. It can stem from unresolved emotional issues that they carry over into their old age, or maintaining in their mind the same lifestyle activity that they had 40 years ago without realizing that their body doesn't have the same endurance and strength anymore. But don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that they cannot lift weight or do other effortful activity like this 90-year-old lady does. You can do it, but you have to be regularly trained. It takes consistency, patience, and wisdom to reach to this point that the average people don't have. Showing off that age doesn't matter can land you in a hospital. It's important to address the sources of stress at any stage in your life. But what about family with a history of obesity? Does stress play a role for them as well? The answer is yes. There are a lot of things we inherit from our parents, including how we see life, how we perceive stress, and eating pattern, among other habits. And how about the dreaded post-holidays weight gain? The winter holiday, it doesn't only bring us joy, but also opportunity to overeat, but also bring us a weight gain. And this is due to several stressors. Overeating for pleasure is still a stress upon your digestive system. It takes a lot of energy to process excess food. The cold weather, particularly in the countries in the northern hemisphere. Also, the sunlight is reduced. Therefore, we have less energy in our body to sustain all the social commitments that happen during that season, imposing a stress on our bodies. And how do you explain those who lose weight when they get stressed? Well, they're not off the hook either. They also accumulate fat, but it's not visible. They accumulate fat inside in their organs. They are called the TOFI group. TOFI, thin on the outside but fat on the inside. In this group, despite of having a healthy body weight, this group has a high amount of fat accumulated inside the organ. As you can see in this picture, they accumulate in the heart, in the liver, and in the abdomen, but they keep a very thin muscle mass, putting them at risk to various health problems. These people are thin, but they have borderline to high cholesterol levels, triglycerol, and the AC1, which is a long-term measure of the blood sugar. Also, they have a high insulin level. And it is very important to understand that everybody responds to this stress in a different way. The smart way to tackle weight gain or fat accumulation, whether it's visible or invisible, it is not to curb your appetite and restrain your cravings. It is not to sweat blood at the gym. It is to focus on reducing stress. Okay. Once I finished my term at the hospital, and I came back home where the conditions were not favorable to do sport, and then my stress reduced because I was not working at the night shift. I began losing weight automatically. And the same thing happened to my daughter when she returned home from college. She reduced almost all the weight she gained in about 2 months without dying and without working hard at the gym, just enjoying the exercise and allowing mama to spoil her. The recent medical research are supporting the same approach, since dieting or exercising have not consistently led to a weight reduction. And watch this publication. Let's read it together here on the red underline. Current obesity prevention efforts focus solely on eating and exercise. The evidence review in this article points to stress as an important but currently overlooked public policy target. the scientists agree with the same approach. It is to reduce your stress. I hope this video has given you some insight into the complex world of obesity and weight gain. Remember, the key to sustainable healing and weight loss is to focus on reducing stress, and everything else will follow. The next question: where is your source of stress? And I suggest begin examining your thoughts. Negative thinking is also a stressor. I have a video to talk about that. So check this video here, and thanks for watching.